Entrepreneurship and export promotion, again, this time on the example of the bravest country in today's world, Ukraine. Forbes Georgia had the opportunity to interview the acting director of the Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office of Ukraine, Mr. Andrii Remizov. Our journalist Georgi Tolordava and Mr. Remizov spoke about this above-mentioned state institution and how it helps Ukrainian entrepreneurs and businesses during these challenging times.
First of all, thank you for your time. I'm glad that you are joining us, and we have an opportunity to interview acting director of the Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office of the Ukraine. Mr. Remizov, could you tell us what kind of support can Ukrainian entrepreneurs get during the war, and does the state and the government help private businesses during these times?
Yes, sure. Thank you for your question. So, 2 years before the start of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine in February 2020, the first and only national project for the development of entrepreneurship and export promotion, дія.бізнес, launched by the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, and in 2021. Our institution, Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office, joined to the implementation of this project. And if we are talking about дія.бізнес, дія.бізнес is the national project, and it's a part of the national project DIA, which means stated me, DIA is an acronym, and this is the brand of digital state of Ukraine. And дія.бізнес project helps Ukrainians at all stages of business development, from finding a business idea to entering some international markets. And the project has two components: the дія.бізнес online portal in a one-stop shop format, and the дія.бізнес offline network of support centers for entrepreneurs in Ukrainian regions. Now we have 12 support centers in Ukraine. And the дія.бізнес national portal contains all the necessary information for opening and developing a business on the one resource. We have more than 130 business ideas for potential entrepreneurs. We have templates of necessary legal documents for starting a business, various online services. Also, we have more than 50 free online consultations for SMEs about how to pay taxes, how to create business plan, or how to improve something in business. Yeah, and also we have all the information about state, private support, some cases from business, case studies, current news, and more than 30 free online services. And as of today, the number of visits to the дія.бізнес portal is more than 3 million times. And the дія.бізнес network of support centers for entrepreneurs has already been visited more than 45,000 times.
Really impressive numbers.
Yes, thank you. And since the beginning of the war, we have launched several information sections on the portal, and where we have collected all of the necessary information about existing business support and relocation programs, information about state, donor, and private support programs in war conditions, as well information about assistance to Ukrainians who were forced to leave their homes and evacuated to Poland, Germany, Great Britain, and other countries in EU. And we also launched an information sections for Ukrainian exporters, which contains information on requirements for exporting during wartime, state and private support programs, a partner search service, and other information. Also, we launched the special virtual center for forcible displaced people from Ukraine, The Dia.Business Virtual Center is an innovative hotline format, and the specialist can give free advice on how to register a business in EU, or how to find a job, or some social guarantees in other countries and something like that. And another development during the war was the opening of the DA Business Support Center for entrepreneurs in Warsaw, in Poland. And here entrepreneurs can get free offline consultations on legal issues, accounting, taxation, auditing requirement of qualified staff, and other types of consultations. As of today, in this center, we have already provided more than 3,700 consultations free of charge for Ukrainians. And finally, we have maybe more than 40 services for exporters, potential entrepreneurs, and existing entrepreneurs. And I will present a little bit more in our interview.
So you're giving all the strategic information for free for the entrepreneurs?
Yes, sure. It's a governmental support, and we collect all of this free of charge for SMEs.
That's great. So you are a business accelerating platform, but on a government level, right?
Yes, we can say that we are like the huge free of charge national project
Database
for SMEs.
center.
Yeah, from government.
That's quite
Yes.
interesting. Also, I was wondering, during these challenging times, how did Ukrainian businesses adapt to the war and this changing situation?
Okay, so if we're talking about some statistics, so Ukrainian businesses suffered colossal shock and losses in the first months of the war, and we launched some special initiative for analyze of the state of Ukrainian businesses during the war. And only in March, Ukrainian exporters decreased by 50% from the same period in March 2021. According to estimates as of the beginning of the summer, about 47% of entrepreneurs have completely or almost completely stopped working, unfortunately. And the war also intensified the closure of businesses in Ukraine. On average, 13,000 businesses entities were closed every month, which by mid-July exceeded the number of registered new commercial enterprises. And currently, Ukrainian businesses shows a slow but we can say positive recovery every month. And for example, now 34% of enterprises have completely or almost completely stopped working. So we can see the positive dynamics since February 24. And export activation to a large extent began at the end of August, and which is connected with the, I think, unblocking of seaports. It's a positive signal for Ukrainian business, and they actively work now in export field. And also the lack of sufficient number of solvent customers in the domestic market is the main problem for business now, unfortunately, which prevents recovery and development. And one of the strategies for overcoming the negative consequences of the war for Ukrainian businesses is export. And we see that a recent survey of entrepreneurs, which we conduct regularly with partners, show that more than 40% of companies consider the development of exports as an important direction for themselves. And in our office, we have confirmation of this thesis. And this year we received more than 800 applications for participations in some special long-term training program for exporters, Export Academy. So we see that Ukrainian business has a lot of problems, unfortunately, but they are interested in export field, and they use some instruments for that.
Yeah, that's great to hear good news from Ukraine, and in particular in the export direction. My next question is about new opportunities for Ukrainian manufacturers. For example, how does Ukraine help its manufacturers to master new international markets and promote their products abroad?
Thank you. That's the good and interesting question. So, if you're talking about entrepreneurship and export promotion office, we are a state institution that implements the DA.бізнес national project, as I mentioned before, and one of the main directions on our activities is to help Ukrainian companies enter international markets. In this direction, we help Ukrainian businesses by improving educational competences when entering a foreign market and finding partners abroad, as well as organize national stands or national pavilions of Ukraine at international exhibitions, where Ukrainian companies can present and show their products to the world, and hold some B2B meetings with potential partners and find a new contract for themselves. And the office also helps not only with the organization of Ukrainians stand and exhibitions, but also with the organizing of the B2B meetings with foreign companies. And we have also a lot of tools for this, like a request from business. And in 2022, we together with our team, and with our partners, international donors, we organized 4 national pavilions at large-scale international exhibitions. More than 50 Ukrainian companies from the organic, machine building, furniture, and IT sectors of Ukraine took part in these events. And in total, Ukrainian companies held more than 700 B2B meetings with potential foreign partners. And in 2022, we plan to organize additional two more national stands in Sweden and in Dubai. And in January and February 2023, we also plan to organize the national stands and pavilions of Ukraine at the largest world exhibitions of organic products, BioFach, and at the large-scale furniture exhibitions, Winter Las Vegas market. And we want to help SMEs and entrepreneurs to participate in some event, such as I mentioned before, to share and to present Ukrainian products to the world. And we want to show that Ukraine has a lot of interesting companies, a lot of interesting products, and our companies ready to export and ready to cooperate with foreign partners during the war. And also our team is constantly developing studies of foreign markets, which are available free of charge in DA.бізнес Trade with Ukraine portal. Yeah, we have a separate section of the DA.бізнес portal only for exporters. It's called DA.бізнес Trade with Ukraine. And currently the number of these studies is more than 50 studies. So how does it work? Entrepreneurs can choose the country to which they want to export their products and get a quantity with trends, information with trends, market competitors for free of charge, and receive some recommendation on marketing on specific market or something like that.
That's
And
quite impressive. I'd say I've never heard of a function like that on the government level. That's amazing.
Thank you very much. And that's only a small part of our services. Also, we have a special long-term program for exporters. As I mentioned before, Export Academy. We launched this program a few months ago, and approximately more than 8,000 Ukrainian companies expressed the desire to participate in this program, and we have this program like a special instrument for improving competencies of exporters. And on a regular basis, our office conducts educational sectoral webinars projects. For example, how to communicate with some customers during the war, how to digitalize your business or something like that. And also we consult business with very specific questions and topics and requests. For example, how to make a diagnosis of the market, specific market, or how to trade with some companies. And we consult also with these questions and provide a lot of digital services.
That's great to hear. Where can foreign companies look for business partners in Ukraine, for example, if they want to partner with Ukrainian companies? Is there any kind of special platform for it? Do you have it?
Yes, sure. For this request, we have also developed a special web page on the DA.бізнес Trade with Ukraine portal, and its name like a catalog of Ukrainian exporters, and foreign companies can use this special online tool and find partners in Ukraine. This catalog contains a verified, up-to-date database of contacts of Ukrainian companies ready to supply products abroad in wartime conditions. It's very important. Since the beginning of the war, we checked more than 500 Ukrainian exporters, and in this catalog we have approximately more than 400 Ukrainian companies who actively work now, and they are ready to find some partners abroad. And if some foreign companies want to find partner in Ukraine, they can contact our Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office, or directly by email, sourcing at EEPO.org.ua, and our specialist can help foreign companies to find a business partner in Ukraine according to business request. And we collect all of the business requests from foreign countries and publish it on the DA.бізнес portal, and our companies also communicate with potential partners from different countries.
Understood. How can foreigners support Ukrainian producers and the country's economy? Is there any kind of platform for it?
The general thing is to buy Ukrainian products on the shelves of supermarkets around the world. It can also be done on the national marketplace of Ukrainian goods, which we launched together with our partners at the beginning of autumn. The name of the marketplace is Made with Bravery, and you can find a lot of Ukrainian products on this marketplace and buy it in online format, and you can do it by the link shop.brave.ua. And also on this web page, foreign partners and citizens can automatically donate some funds to infrastructure facilities that were damaged or destroyed by Russian troops. And I'd like to recommend to visit this portal Made with Bravery to find some products from Ukraine. And the second point is to boycott Russian and Belarusian goods and services in every possible way, and not to buy the products of the aggressors' countries. It's the general rule for support Ukraine. The first one, to engage in partnership with Ukrainian companies and trade with Ukraine. As I mentioned before, we have a lot of services for our foreign partners. You can find Ukrainian companies and Ukrainian goods and services using the special catalog of Ukrainian exporters. So you can just go to the dія.бізнес portal and find a lot of information about Ukraine and Ukrainian companies. And finally, to support the struggle of Ukrainians in the information space, it's very important, and the world should know about all of the crimes that Russia commits against the people of Ukraine every day, unfortunately. And we must all together fight against terrorists in every possible way. And I think that's the all of the points which can help us to win this war and make Ukraine more stronger, yeah. And I think that's all. Yeah. Slava Ukraini.
Hello, Ukraine. Thank you for the interview. I mean, what you have managed during these challenging times during the war is quite amazing. And I think a lot of books will be written about your bravery of your people. I hope and I'm sure that Ukraine will prevail and win in this war. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for this interview. Thank you for your support.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.